Absolute cinema. Absolute cinema, boys. Absolute cinema. That was great. What a cool one. Dude, this game is awesome. I see why people like this game so much. It was really fun. I think maybe my favorite combat system of the Castlevania so far. I really like the killing demons to get the souls. That's so sick. I feel like that's so fucking awesome. I like collecting the powers is so cool. I think it's awesome and then like some of them are so sick. And even when we only used one for like a couple of minutes, it was still cool to get it. The only sad part is that we got the OP weapon almost too fast, and we pretty much had to use that exclusively until the Belmont fight, because everything else was goated. Wait till you play Symphony of the Night. This guy doesn't know. I already played it. It was a good amount of grinding too. And it always gave you like a room that was easy to get the grind. So like, and it was very obvious. It would present you with the room, be like, there's the guy next to the door. Maybe you should kill him. Oh, the squad. Almost 100%, so close. I know I missed one room. It's bullshit. Are you gonna play Dawn of Sorrow? I mean, I would like to. This was really fun. This was really, really fun. Wait, what's special? Wait. Julius mode. What you can do is Julius? That's so sick when they do that, man. I love it when they do that. One thing I've come to really appreciate is because the game's stories are often, well, at least before, you know, we got to these Game Boy games and the other PS2 games, they're all kind of very retelling the same story constantly. And it's been fun kind of watching them kind of add little characters to the side, kind of expand on the world a little bit, but still keep the formula the same. I mean, because obviously at this point, Castlevania's been going for like 30 years. So what a cool nod to the franchise. I mean, we've gone through quite a lot of Castlevanias. How many have we played now? We've gone through so many. And I still get like nostalgia baited by the game. I'm still like, yeah, this is fucking sick. I fucking love it when Dracula does Dracula things he does in every game. It's awesome. At least 6. I've done at least 6, perhaps 7. And even like with Lament of Innocence, that was probably my favorite story of any Castlevania game so far, with building the lore behind the whip and telling us about Dracula and the first Belmont. So sick. So I've done Castlevania 1, 2, 3, 4, Rondo of Blood, Bloodlines, Symphony of the Night, Lament of Innocence, 64, Aria. I've done 10, and then I'm going to do one more, because then that's a lot of Castlevanias. That's a lot of Castlevanias I've played. If the video does well, chat, I'll be honest with you. If the video does well, I'm down to play every single one. Because the GameCube game, the Game Boy games from just Aria of Sorrows alone show me that it's sick. So I would like an excuse to play it. So when the video does come out, the inevitable 8-hour video we make on Castlevania, it'd be awesome if you guys watch. It'll be so long. It's gonna be such a long video. It'll be cool though. It'll be the ultimate background content. 8 hours. I mean, it's probably gonna be really long. I mean, actually, it'll probably be like, if I had to guess, it's definitely gonna be over 5 hours, maybe 8. I'm not sure. But like, we got to talk about every game, and I want to go pretty in depth into every game. But the first couple of games would be pretty quick. But it's definitely like Symphony of the Night, Lament of Innocence, that kind of stuff will add a fair amount of time. It'll be a cool edited down video, kind of summarizing all the games, and then maybe we'll release a video later down the line where we actually play every single one. Will this video get the Void Stranger treatment? I mean, kind of, but even more so, because that was just one game, whereas we're covering half of a history franchise. But at least we try to play the main console releases at least. We haven't obviously played the entire story, which there's a lot of, which I don't know if maybe I will even play it at this point. I don't know. But there's so many Game Boy games. There's how many? I think there's like 5 more. Not 5 more. All Castlevania games. There's so many. At least the ones that are worth, like that are story relevant. And then there's 3 DS games, right? I have enjoyed all the games you've been playing. Yeah, Curse of Darkness I will play, because that is the last like main console release Konami tried to make before they eventually just gave up and started doing, at least from the Konami team, developing the DS games and Game Boy games. And then they would give the Castlevania like to other studios to handle. I'm excited for the new game they're working on, but that's from the Dead Cell studio, right? I mean, honestly, I had so much fun with Aria of Sorrow. I might play all the handheld ones. Are they all like this, like length, like all beatable in one day? It was really fun, to be honest. Getting into all of this, like, was awesome. Because, like, okay, before I end, I want to talk about the comparison, because, like, I feel like Symphony of the Night was, like, the benchmark for, like, what the Metroidvania should be, and it's really cool. And I think, primarily, I'm assuming everyone's watched it, because it has the fucking coolest fucking twist ever, where you beat fucking Dracula, the castle flips upside down and you're not done. That is, well, not Dracula, but it fucking flips. It's so fucking cool. Like, that is by far one of the coolest moments in any video game ever. So it's so hard to top that in terms of a map exploration. But that being said, Aria of Shadows going around the map is so clean. Like the backtracking is only minimal and restricted to what you need to do and what you, sorry, it's restricted to optional stuff that you want to do. If you don't want to backtrack, you don't have to at all. And if you do backtrack, well, we geniusly placed the teleporters, so no matter what, there'll be a teleporter very close to where you want to go. But we're not too we're not like too greedy with the teleporters. We don't give you too many. You know, it's still like a conscious choice. You have to plan around it. So it feels like they like perfectly planned out this map after learning, you know, a little bit of Symphony of the Night. 'Cause there were a lot of moments in Symphony of the Night where I was like, I gotta go all the way down there. Okay, sure. So it was really fun, I felt, to play this, where it felt like they'd finally perfected the map layout, so to speak, at least in terms of guiding you around naturally. Felt really, really, really fun. On top of that, what a genius way to make grinding so fun. It was so exciting to try and get some of the spirits from the demons, so really cool. They've ran out of time to properly finish Symphony of the Night. Look, and it is a masterpiece by all means, because it is by far the coolest. Like the style of it is so goddamn cool. Like that alone, if it was a bad game, would be enough to like cement it as a classic in a way. The music is probably the best, although I think Rondo of Blood's music is still my favorite. It's so good. It's just so fun. Like this game was awesome, really fun. Like you felt OP, which is fine. I feel like it doesn't always have to be like the demons are fucking diddling you. It's nice to feel like you have tools. And even when there was a tough enemy, it was just a matter of like, I need to use the right soul here to one-shot this guy, which was really fun. I do think that in a lot of aspects that Aria of Sorrow is better than Symphony of the Night. But that being said, playing as Alucard is so sick. The fucking epicness of Symphony of the Night is kind of unparalleled. As a shorter product, it's like much tighter design. So very cool. That was Aria of Sorrow. Genuinely, I think, dare I say, I want to say like a 9.5. Like maybe the most fun. It's hard to say. Damn, it was so good. Symphony of the Night was so fun for different reasons though as well. Like I think like I just felt like my hand was guided perfectly through Aria of Sorrows, and there was never any bullshit. It was just straight fucking gas. It was awesome. Great fucking game. Better than Castlevania 64.